Welcome back. You're listening to the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM. It's time to go into Giants land, where we're catching up with the Southern Mallee Giants legend and the junior director at the club. That is Trudi Cook. Lovely to be with you again, Trudi. How are you?
Yeah, good. Trying to be anchored down with the wind at the moment, actually.
Yeah, well, you've got to hope that our girls tomorrow on the courts don't have too much trouble, but we'll wait and see. Now, how are we looking finals-wise, Trudi, just before we go into actually unpacking the games? What have you made so far of the finals action? Has it delivered in the way you'd like as a neutral?
Yeah, I think so. It's probably gone how I predicted it would go. But yeah, some good games, probably a bit better than what I thought, actually. The game on Saturday was much better than what I was predicting. So, yeah, on track.
Okay, we'll take that, I guess. Well, let's go to last Saturday in what was the Horsham derby, and we had the Saints playing the Demons and the Saints prevailing. Trudi.
Yeah, so I thought the Saints would do this one quite easy. I didn't know if the Demons would be able to stick with them at all. But look, Demons led at quarter time. They had majority of the ball and majority of the play, but even when they did have it in the second quarter, they just couldn't quite manage to make it count on the scoreboard. So by the third quarter, Saints had made the most of all the Demon errors that they were making and just capitalised on it and took away with it. Like, you look at their goal shooter, Georgia, she shot 44 of the 53 goals that Saints had throughout the game. So, look, they're relying heavily on one goalie there. Unfortunately, the Demons goalkeeper, Marnie Lehman, who's a very important part of the team, she went down injured. I think that was in the third quarter. So I'm hoping she can get back up and at it ready for the prelim. But look, it was a tight game. Demons got 48 goals to Saints 53. It was better than what I thought it was going to be, and the Demons have just shown that they're definitely capable of it if they can get themselves together.
I'm just interested in how you said before that you expected the Saints to win comfortably. This is, a game between two geographical rivals, and, at the best of times, that means that usually form goes out the window, let alone in finals, Trudi. So why did you think that the Saints would have it on their own terms so easily?
Yeah, well, look, Saints have just been very consistent throughout the year, and they've just got this flow of a game, and I think I've always mentioned their speed. As soon as they get the ball, it's just straight down there and a goal's made. So, look, it's probably just that throughout the year they've had quite a nice style of netball where Demons haven't been probably quite as consistent and quite as together as a team. So that's probably why I thought the Saints would get up there on it. But look, Demons proved me wrong on Saturday. They most certainly showed that they're capable of it if they can stick with it and make sure those goals go in.
Well, on the Sunday game last weekend, Stawell fell short against Dimboola, so give us the play-by-play here. How did this one go?
Yeah, looking back now, I reckon probably Stawell finished third as a bit of a luck on the ladder. Dimboola did it quite easy. Look, Stawell led in first quarter, but I think that just took a bit for Dimboola to switch on, and once they did that, they made the most of their possessions from the second quarter onwards and started to run away with it. Once again, Dimboola's goal shooter, Olivia Jorgensen, shot 52 of the 60 goals. So, look, both Saints and Dimboola, the winning teams from the weekend, had real dominant goalies, and the goal attack was probably playing more of that decoy role and out down the court role. So whether that's a winning tactic, who knows? But it was a good game, but yeah, Stawell just couldn't quite get there.
Okay, well, let's talk about the prelim final. It is tomorrow, and we've got the Horsham Demons lining up against Dimboola. Can the Demons come back after the loss last weekend, in your view, Trudi?
Yeah, look, I really hope Marnie Lehman can get up and get playing. She's a crucial part of that team in the defence. And you never know what's going to happen with finals, but statistics are saying that Demons will win this quite easily. The last two times they've played together throughout the season, Dimboola have gone down by 34 and 35 goals. So I would predict that Demons do have this one in the bag, but we never know with finals whatsoever. I think Demons' strong point is definitely their defence. So Olivia Jorgensen, who did really well this week, I think the pressure on her against the Demons probably won't allow for that free run of the goals and that accuracy.
So we should get an all-Horsham final?
Yes, I think we will get an all-Horsham final, yeah. Which, look, no doubt it's happened in the league before the Southern Mallee Giants even joined. So I don't think it'll be the first time, but yeah, probably a bit boring for us smaller clubs on the outskirts.
Interesting. There we go. Well, Just looking at the head-to-head over the season, have these been sort of really well-attended games between the two Horsham sides?
Yeah, look, it's definitely a rivalry there amongst the two teams. Their supporters are there and strong and loud, and it's great to see, like, you watch the netball and there's so many footballers and fathers and husbands and that standing around and watching. So, look, there's definitely the support's growing throughout the year, and I think that it'll pull quite the crowd.
Well, we best not get too excited with regards to a rivalry happening in the final, because Dimbulla could still surprise us, Trudi. You never know when it's finals.
Absolutely. And look, they'll give it all they've got because they've got nothing to lose. And going into finals, I think you're better off being the underdog anyway. People don't know what you're capable of that way. So I wish Dimbulla all the best, but I just don't tip them this week.
All right. Are you going to be out there watching, Trudi?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to have the weekend off. Our senior boys won, so we've got the weekend off, and I'm going to make the most of it before we go into our grand final and vote count the following weekend. But I'll be sure to watch the footage of it and make sure I have something to say for you next week.
That's all good. We can forgive you for that, getting behind the footy boys. Trudi Cook, always great to check in with you. We'll do it again next week to get a feel for how things are going to go in the grand final. All the best, Trudi. Thanks for joining us again.
Good on you, Alice. Thank you.